Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. I know it's been quite a long time since the last time that I did a video on a showcasing of a character in this game. If you haven't seen a couple of my other videos, basically my PC was down for a while, and I finally got both my PC and my display adapter fixed, and over that span of time, 4 new characters came out for this game. So I am going to be back to doing a video on each of these characters. And of course, BlizzCon is happening right now, and they've already announced, I think 3 new heroes are going to be on the way to this game, as well as a new game mode, a couple of new maps. I'm looking forward to the stuff they got coming for this game. This is going to be great. Plus also, when I pick up the Collector's Edition for Legacy of the Void, I'll be getting the new Void Speeder mount that comes with it, so I can be able to give that to my Protoss buddies. Before this video is going to be showcasing this new character, Kharazim, who is basically the monk from Diablo 3. Before we get to that, though, I thought I would just go ahead and take a moment to show you guys that even though my PC was down, I was able to play this game on my Mac because Blizzard, fortunately, makes their games compatible for both PC and Mac. So I'll say this right now. This game constantly crashed on me when I played this on the PC. In fact, it may crash on me while I'm recording these videos, but it never once crashed on me on my Mac. I'm just saying, Blizzard knows how to make their games compatible for both PC users and Mac users. They're friendly to everybody. So if you're a Mac user, get Blizzard games. They're great for Macs. So now that that's out of the way, I got some progress done while I was playing on my Mac, and I just want to kind of show off to you guys. I've gotten quite a few masters since then. You guys have seen my Uther, you've seen my Raynor, and I think you've seen my Diablo. So here's some other masters. I've also gotten Zagara. I've also gotten Vala. I've gotten Murky. Hee hee. I've gotten Nazeebo. I've gotten Jaina. I've gotten Tyrael, which I think you guys may have seen this. And I've gotten Thrall. And just, I got Kerrigan. And just the other night, I got, in fact, just last night, I got Asmodan. So, I just kind of wanted to take a moment to show that off to you guys. So anyway, so now that you guys have seen the progress that I've been making, here are the 4 heroes that came out. I'll be doing a video on each of these guys. Artanis, Lieutenant Morales, Rexxar, and Kharazim. Today we're going to be doing Kharazim in this video. Kharazim, aka the monk from Diablo 3. Verdani monk. To the monks of Ivgorod, the gods are in all things, and their divine will is proclaimed by the patriarchs. With unshakable faith, Kharazim carries forth the decrees of the 1,001 gods to the ends of Sanctuary and the realms beyond. So, this is how he, kind of his default look. In Diablo, honestly, he's been like the class I've least wanted to play. He just, I don't know. I know some people probably love playing as the monk. I've never been that eager to play as the monk. He's just kind of never really kind of caught my attention. Like, oh, I want to play as the monk. He looks awesome. I've never really felt that way about the monk. This is his default look, as you can see. Look, he looks like an old man. This is his master skin. Not really much to it. Just kind of add some knuckles there, which is kind of what he emphasizes in Diablo as fist weapons. Looks alright, I guess. Here's his color schemes. Look at that. Huh. And then here's his alternative skin called Jade Dragon Kharazim. I'm not really sure what this is a reference to, but that's kind of a cool little fist weapon there. But the way his hair is done, kind of a cool little armor set. Look at that. White hair. Huh. That looks kind of funny. So what are his abilities like? Well, he's a melee support. Here are some of his abilities. There's Radiant Dash. He can jump to an ally or an enemy and immediately hit them with a basic attack. So he's good at pursuing. Breath of Heaven heals nearby ally heroes and grants movement speed. So that's his healing ability. Deadly Reach increases attack speed and attack range. So his next basic attack increases your attack speed and attack range by 100% for 2 seconds. Traits can be chosen as your first talent, and it can be one of 3 different traits, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. His 2 different heroics: 7-sided strike becomes invulnerable and strikes nearby enemy heroes 7 times over 2 seconds. Each strike hits the highest health nearby hero for 7% of their maximum health. and Divine Palm. Protect an allied hero from death, causing them to be healed for 500 if they take fatal damage in the next 3 seconds, which can also be used on yourself. So his talents. As I said, his first talent can be his trait. It can be either basic attacks heal the lowest nearby allied hero for 40. Iron Fists, basic attacks, every third basic attack deals 100% bonus damage. Or Insight, every third basic attack restores 12 mana. So you can either heal, go for damage, or restore mana to let you use your abilities more often. I've experimented with each of these. Now, I will admit, I haven't played Kharazim that much. I got into level 5 and I kind of stopped because I wanted to focus on some other heroes I was really liking to play. So I think it really partly depends on who else is on your team. If you have another healer on team, like let's say you pick Kharazim, but then you either have a Malfurion, a Uther, or a Rhaegar or a Brightwing, or a Lily on your team, then you don't necessarily have to go for Transcendence, because they can take care of the healing for you. So you can either go damage, if let's say you notice you don't have another damage dealer on your team, you maybe only have one, you need more damage, you can go for this to get more damage. I kind of experimented with this, and I kind of liked this, being able to restore mana, because then I can use my abilities a lot more often, so that way I don't run out of mana nearly as fast as I usually do. So this is fine for healing, but this way you can use your other abilities a lot more often in matches. His level 4 talent, Radiant Dash, reveals the area. Deadly Reach attacks increase movement speed. So, and then of course there's Healing Ward and Protective Shield. I mean, I've kind of never really been like, I like this one most of all. It's kind of been like, I don't really know. I kind of maybe would go for Overtake, just buff that. 7, Breath of Heaven heals a second time. 2 seconds later, 50%. Launches a volley of blows. That's good if you want to be able to pursue and do more damage. I've kind of liked 7-Side Strike, but then again, Divine Palm has been really good if like you see your allies about to go down, you put that on them, and then all of a sudden, boom! Has a ton more health again, so that can be frustrating for the other team. That you can do Quicksilver. Radiant Dash gives movement speed for 3 seconds. Increases Deadly Reach duration by 50%. I might do that. I might go with a buff that. Let's see. Breath of Heaven removes silences, blind, slows, and roots. Increases Breath of Heaven healing per nearby ally. So more allies are near you, it does more healing for 10%. Radiant Dash more often. Or third basic attack reduces the cooldown of Deadly Reach by 1 second. Which, combined with getting more mana, that can be really good. Being able to use the abilities more often. So, then the 20 abilities, or 20 talents, you can either restore mana Radiant Dash charges with that. You can buff these with, like, it hits more 4 additional times. Or it can, the cooldown is set to 5 seconds if the hero does not die. So, that's how Kharazim is kind of, it's kind of an awkward talent tree for me. I'm not really sure, like, what exactly I would go with, because it kind of can change, and I'm not really, like, certain, like, I like this build, you know, this and this and this and this and this, and nothing more. It's kind of like, you kind of experiment with it, or at least I have. I'm sure other people have found, like, a really good build for it, but I've been kind of like, I'm not really sure how I like to go with him, which is probably why I haven't played him that much. So, let's take a look at him in quick match. And like I said, this is going to depend on my team, what team I have. Which is partly why it's like, I'm not really sure I really like enjoy playing Kharazim all that much. I mean, I've seen some people be able to use him pretty well. I don't know, I just feel more comfortable using other heroes in this kind of role as opposed to others. I think that there are other heroes that are more effective healers than he can be. But I do like that he can be either a healer or a damage dealer, depending on how you build him and what the rest of your team is. So, we'll just have to wait and see here what the rest of my team is. And by the way, I apologize if my voice sounds a little awkward. I have starting to get a bit of a cold, so I may have a bit of a stuffed, runny nose. So, all right. So we have Naz, Zeratul, Rhaegar, and Hammer. So Rhaegar can handle the healing. This map. This is the one of the newest map. I'm not a fan of this map. This can snowball very easily on one side, and the devs said they changed it. It used to be worse. The devs changed up, like, in a patch, this map. They're like, no, it won't be as much of a snowball effect. Ridiculous. Trust me. It can still snowball very out of hand. So yeah, you activate the shrines to destroy these guardians. If you slay 40 of them, a Punisher from Diablo 3 will show up and basically be like a golem in a lane where it'll attack the structures as well as the enemy heroes and stun them and such. So it can be effective if it's on your side. It can be such a pain if it's not on your side. So go up against an auto, Kharazim, Raynor, Illidan, and Malfurion. And they have a Rexar. That's what the random was. Great. So they have 2 healers. And they have a tank, and we don't have a tank.
Nothing else will do.
Naz wants a solo bot. That's fine. I'm going to go with my Restore Mana. Since I know Rhaegar can handle the healing.
The battle begins in
I'll go up here.
10 seconds.
Let's see how our Zeratul does.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin. For the glory of evil.
Alright, Rhaegar finally responded. Oh, Illidan and Malfurion are up here, it looks like.
Bring me a challenge.
Ay, ay, ay. Wow, really, Illidan? Man, Illidan really wants me. But then again, I don't blame him if he and Malfurion team up. I see what you're trying to do, Malfurion. I play a lot of Malfurion. I'm not gonna fall for that. I have Malfurion to level 9. I'm gonna be working on him and Tychus as like my next guys to get to level 10 probably.
Will be active soon.
Alright, so the shrine's coming up. So this is kind of like, okay, so we have to leave our lane to go down there. But you gotta be careful. You have to wait and activate at the right time.
It is done. Activate the shrine. Defeat its guardians.
Oh, we have a bit of a jump and experience. Oh, we got the Rexar. Nice. Alright, so now we have level 4. So now we have our first talent, extra talent here. So. Yeah! Alright, let's go over here and start getting these guardians. Let's even get this Raynor. Oh, I almost had him. Oh no, they rooted me. No, they're gonna get me. Ah, they got me. Ah. That Illidan. Ah. I was afraid that was gonna happen. I really wanted that Raynor. I thought I was gonna get him. Ugh. See, now they are all there and they're all focusing on getting the Guardians. And we all have to get back there, so they're going to be able to get a jump ahead in terms of how many Guardians they've killed. And it can just snowball very quickly. This guy looks like a master Rexar. Wow. Ah. Why isn't this Evo focusing on the lane instead of helping get these guys? Yep, here comes their Punisher. And now it's just gonna wreck us, man. Ah, I got rooted and I'm dead. Ah. Now watch, see this Punisher? Now he's just gonna destroy those. He'll either attack structures or he'll jump over and attack our heroes defending. And it's great for pushing if it's on your side, but when it's against you, it's just so annoying and a pain. Especially depending on what kind of arcane Punisher it is. This is an arcane Punisher, but there could be a couple other ones. Like one will put down those little ice things that freeze you, and another will put down fire. Ah, Rainer. Alright, so we got that Nisha. That helps. Alright. So we gotta get back to lanes. Oh yeah, they're probably getting that. Nope, no they're not.
Yes.
Oh, so we got to 7, so let's see, it launches a volley of blows. That'll help with damage.
For the glory of evil.
This one's life is end.
Oh, great. They got those knights.
For the glory.
Come on. Ah! And just like on the battlefield map, you gotta take this guy out, otherwise he'll just keep bringing these guys, just keep spawning them. And it can just make them so effective at helping push lanes.
Go and claim the Punisher's power for the high heavens.
Just trying to finish this off. Alright. Now go to the fountain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Heal, and now go to the shrine. Oh boy. Our team isn't doing that well. Even though we're ahead in experience, it just feels like we're not doing that well. Look at this Malfurion. Ah! Oh wow, they are going after our hammer. Oh man. Ah! Am I all by myself? Nope, Zeratul there, but obviously Zeratul can't do much by himself against their whole team. He's way too squishy. Ah! They have their ults now. Oh no! Ah, come on, come on. Look at their Kharazim going after me like crazy. Wow. Alright, 7-sided strike. Let's do that. Ah, man, they already got the Punisher. Oh my gosh. Well, here comes the annoyance of having to deal with this thing. Try and take this down as fast as we can. Alright, now I'll grab this fountain.
The enemy's Punisher is
oh, and the stasis. Oh boy. Well, when I do my Rexar video, you'll see why I'm not too fond of Rexar, because I learned it's not, you can't control Misha. Unless you use a talent on her, but... Well, I'll talk about that in my Rexar video.
Bring me a challenge.
Alright, we gotta go back to lanes. Start soaking. We're even with experience, but they've already won 2 Punishers. So it doesn't feel even. Feels like they've already gotten an edge on us. Alright, our hammer wants to go get those knights. I'll go help.
The gods are in all things.
Oh man, they got Nazebo? Come on.
Your strength.
There we go.
A shrine gathers.
These knights are gonna push back top lane, hopefully. Oh, look at this. Look at this push they're doing on top lane. Oh, wow. And then Illidan. Oh, and now... Oh, Hyperion? Oh, come on.
Defeat the shrine's guardians.
Oh, my gosh.
The Punisher
This is
upon our
insane. Look at this. The way they gank on us. Yeesh. Oh, and they got those who are attacking from over here. Well, I can't do much over here by myself. Well, Hammer and Nazebo are there, but they're going to go after them, like, real quickly. There, I got Malfurion. Nice. Yeah, we got the Rainer. Oh, wait. I think I picked the wrong one. Ah, oh well. Let's see how it goes. Wait, we just lost that fort because no one got those mercs. Yeah, some fist. Alright, we got Misha. Nice. Oh, he does. He chose stasis for his. Attaboy, Rhaegar. Yeah, here we go. We're coming back. We're coming back.
Your time has come.
Alright, let's get these Guardians. Heal my teammates. Get these guys before they come back. This is where we can turn this around. Finally get the objective. And get up. Yeah, we got Punisher on our side now. Nice.
A frozen Punisher has joined us in battle, mortals.
Now we'll push mid lane with it. Now you could, if you were playing as a specialist, you could be able to split push if you want, but us pushing with the Punisher is super effective. Yeah, we got Rainer. Woo! Oh, they're so close to death. Ah! Oh, I got rooted. No! Oh! Oh well. Let's do that. Ah! Someone go up there and defend against those. Hammer's going up. Good. Oh, we may lose that fort. Let's see what Nazebo is. Is Nazebo going to go defend bottom lane? Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Which is what you should do. I've learned how to do a better build for Nazebo. Someone told me do a death ritual and then a corpse spider build. Although I'd like to do the Gargantua instead of the spirit. He went with that. Yeah, I tried the corpse spider build. It was so much better than what I usually chose. So that guy that told me that was right. he just also insulted me in the same at the same time, and I didn't appreciate that. But he was right, but he didn't have to insult me. When he was like, "Dude, your build is all wrong," and then I'm like, "Well, I like this build," and then he was like,
Well done.
"But you're level 40." And I'm like, "So what?" And he's like, "So that means you're the bottom build. You don't know how to play the game. Try Corpse Spider build." And I was like, "Okay, you know, you could have told me that without the need to insult me." I'm just saying. It was very easy for you to just tell me that, give me advice without insulting me. Unfortunately, that's how some communities are. They feel the need that they gotta insult someone to tell them how to play the game better, when that's not the case at all. Alright, now let's go down here and... Subside Fist!
Show its guardians your resolve.
Ah, that stupid stasis. Ah! Well, they got me that time. Woo! Big team fight there. And we lost Rhaegar, and we just lost Hammer. Well, now they're turning this around in their favor. Great. We could get those Knights. Oh, and those are right for the picking right there. Oh, look at that. Now they're going to get the Guardians. Oh, and they just got our Zeratul. It's just an Azebo now, and he's defending, or like trying to clean up this lane. Yeah, they're going to win this one. Because it's all them there, and our Nazebo isn't going down there. But then again, what can he do by himself, so... Not that much. So, they're going to begin to push bottom lane big time.
The gods are in all things.
Yep. Here comes that bottom lane push with the Punisher. See what I mean about snowballing?
Heroes, an arcane Punisher.
It can just snowball so easily on this map where you cannot recover. Which is one of the reasons why I hate this map. Oh my gosh, I healed and I still got killed because of that stupid arcane ability. It's just as annoying as in Diablo 3. See what I mean? Look at this. How much can we do against this push? I mean, that's partly because of the fault of the matchmaking and quick match. I think we clearly don't have as good of a comp as they do. Partly because they have Rexar, a tank, and we don't. Let's look at that. I mean, you got Healing and Siege. They also have their own Kharazim who's doing better healing. Probably because he chose that help. Yeah, that's what he chose. I'm surprised he chose that because, well... They have Malfurion, but I guess I'm just playing Kharazim wrong. But then again, that's why I don't play him all that much. Somehow I got rooted from that far of a distance.
Let us capture this mercenary camp.
Okay, I guess they want to go defend that.
The gods are in all things.
Are we gonna go? Yep. I guess my team really wants to go defend that, even though they're gonna be waiting for us. Oh, I quickly took care of that. Clean that up. All right. Now, let's go down here and whoop! Now they're going to be pushing top lane because of those knights there.
Let us capture this mercenary camp.
And whoop! Oh, that stasis. Really, Raynor? Really?
Activate the shrine. Do not let our enemy claim the Punisher's power.
Oh my gosh. Well, we just lost that fort. And they're getting the Guardians now. Oh my gosh! There's like nothing I can do. Ah, man. We're having to fight them while they're getting the Guardians. Those Knights are pushing top lane. And now this Punisher they're going to get is going to push middle lane. You see what I mean? So easy for it to snowball. I cannot stand the way that this map is made. And I hate that also the devs were like, oh, now it'll snowball a lot less often than it used to. Nope. That's a load of crap.
A frozen Punisher.
Still snowballs way too often. Now it's partly the fault of the matchmaking, but then again, that's one everyone complains about the matchmaking and quick match, which is why a lot of people prefer to play Hero League, just so they don't have to deal with the awful matchmaking in quick match. You can actually build your teams how you want it. Look at this. There's nothing we can do against this push. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, I got stunned. I got rooted. And I'm gonna die. Yep, I died. Awful. And this is why sometimes people think, oh, let's go with double support, like in Hero League or even double warrior. The amount of heals that can happen. Now that Kharazim chose to go with the heal route, even though they had a Malfurion. I chose mana, but then again, I'm sure the other teammates were looking at my talent build going, what the heck were you thinking? I've just always thought that the mana build was better because I could use my abilities more often, which includes that healing ability, but then again, my healing wasn't that great, but I wasn't trying to heal. Rhaegar was doing quite a bit of healing himself. Although, look at that healing by their Kharazim. That's insane. Well, I guess that's why they prefer to go with that other build. So this Kharazim, he went with Transcendence. Same overtake. He went with that, so he could heal more. And Divine Palm instead of Seven-Sided Strike. I guess I should try this kind of build. Maybe he'll be a more effective healer. But that'll be on my own thing. If I ever retry him, which I probably will at some point. But right now, it's like, I don't really feel all that eager to play him. Considering that there are other heroes I'd rather be playing right now. So I really didn't do that much. Our hammer did a really good job, both in hero and siege damage. Look at that hero damage. Wow. Much more than our Zeratul. But then again, hammer is able to just sit right there and just blast away. So that is Kharazim, everyone. The monk from Diablo 3. I guess if you build him right, he can be a pretty effective hero. He's also really good at, like, chasing and, like, doing all those, you know, like, multiple attacks, like, right away, like, boom, 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 you know, like, really fast attacks to get some quick damage. It also depends on what your trait is that you choose for him. So, yeah, we'll be taking a look at someone else when we come back. Stay tuned.